Hi everyone, it's Megan from Catherine James. Today we're going to be talking about how to choose amazing jewelry gifts, especially in time for the holiday season. Of course, the period leading up to the holiday season is a very popular time for couples to become engaged. And so whether you're choosing an engagement ring or another beautiful piece of jewelry to surprise your one and only, we're going to cover off some tips and tricks to help you choose the perfect item. One of the easiest places to start when you're trying to narrow down your options is which jewel you want to revolve your jewelry piece around. And so again, whether you're choosing an engagement piece or something else, you will likely know whether you are kind of aiming for diamonds or something with a little bit more color. And potentially the person that you're buying it for has, made their recommendation or said which one they prefer. But as a good rule of thumb, we would say that diamonds are perfect for that person who loves, ultimate glamour, who is very classic when it comes to all of their wardrobe pieces and other jewelry. And a colored gemstone can be wonderful for someone who's a little bit more traditional, someone who loves really antique and vintage pieces, and really loves to express themselves when it comes to their clothing and other jewelry. Of course, both diamonds and colored gems can be very romantic, and with diamonds you have a lot more options than potentially you had realized. You can go with an old cut diamond, which of course is going to give you that very old kind of romantic antique feeling. You can go with a colored diamond, and there's a lot of options in that arena. And then of course with colored gems, a lot of people naturally start with birthstones. You can definitely use the birthstone of your loved one as a great jumping off point, and there are generally multiple options for each month if you're not crazy about one or the other. But you can also be very creative as well. You can choose the gemstone that represents the month, perhaps of course, when you got married, if you're looking for an anniversary gift or something to commemorate a special time around your wedding date. You can also use the month that you met or the month of your first date, potentially your first child or the birth of another special person in your life. And with gemstones, you can also commemorate a special place, potentially Africa or South America. You could do a beautiful Colombian emerald or Sri Lankan sapphire or beautiful tanzanite. So there are a lot of options here, and there are also a lot of fun ways to combine things to send special messages to your loved one. Another factor you're going to want to consider is the metal that you're looking for in your jewelry piece. So of course there's white gold, yellow gold, and platinum. And in general, I would say the safest bet is probably a white metal. So white gold, sterling silver, or platinum, just because it starts to feel like it kind of goes with everything. It's very modern, and it's definitely the area that we see most customers kind of leaning towards. However, yellow gold has definitely become very, very popular in the last few years. And there's definitely a luxury and richness when you see a piece of jewelry in yellow gold. And it can really contrast beautifully and set off colored gems in particularly really beautifully. So in general, we would suggest to not only, of course, look at the jewelry pieces that your loved one already has, but of course their general style. And if you are a little bit stuck, one great solution is to find a piece that actually has both. This has been a major trend in recent years that we've seen, especially with engagement rings. And Edwardian pieces and Edwardian reproduction pieces especially very much usually have yellow gold and white gold or platinum in the setting. And this is a perfect way to make sure that will literally go with everything that's already in your loved one's collection. For more tips on how to choose the perfect engagement ring, we have a great article up on our main page now at kjj.rocks, and it will help you kind of open your mind to some tips and tricks to how to choose the perfect ring, even if you want it to be a surprise and you don't want to give too much away. And if you want to learn more about the differences between all the precious metals of gold, platinum, and silver, we also have another article up on kjj.rocks now that will help you really discern the details between all of these different metals. Of course, when it comes to choosing a lovely holiday present, there are so many options beyond rings. Of course, you have beautiful bracelets, earrings, necklaces, and beyond. But one of our favorite choices for holiday gift is actually a wonderful cocktail ring. A cocktail ring can be a lovely and unexpected choice, and as well, it's also a perfect way to add to your loved one's ring collection if you're already married. Because cocktail rings are usually made with large, eye-clean gems that are so sparkly and they're so eye-catching, they're really a piece of jewelry that makes you just want to stare at your hand when you're wearing one. And so it's kind of perfect for the holiday season in that way. It feels joyful and celebratory, and it really helps your loved one kind of layer on the jewels in a really fabulous way when they're going out for the evening. And of course, at that time of year, there are usually wonderful lots of places to visit and have fun dressing up and going out. Just remember that depending on what you choose as your perfect holiday gift, some pieces can take 6 to 8 weeks for delivery, depending especially if they have to be resized first. So when it comes to jewelry shopping at Christmas, the earlier the better, and we always say here at Catherine James that you tend to always make the best decisions when you're not feeling under any pressure and the clock is not ticking. So when it comes to especially lovely investment piece, you're going to want to be relaxed and know that you have lots of time to make the perfect choice. And that way we also have time to have the ring sized if necessary, to have it perfectly gift wrapped and shipped off to you with plenty of time. And so you can enjoy the rest of the holiday season knowing that your shopping has already been done, and not only that, but you have also chosen a spectacular piece of jewelry that is going to be truly treasured forever. When it comes to finding the perfect size for a ring, you can of course do a little bit of investigation and potentially trace the inside of a ring that your loved one already has, and then match it up with our free ring sizer that's available at kjj.rocks. If you're unsure or you don't want to be caught red-handed, a good rule of thumb is that one of our most popular ring sizes are between an N and an N1/2, which is a 6.5 to a 6 3/4 in US sizing. So you can always go with that, and of course if the ring has to be resized in any capacity after the holidays, that is completely possible as well. And of course that goes with everything that you might choose. If your loved one absolutely doesn't love their new gift, it can of course be exchanged or returned without any hassles post-holiday. Another great option if you want to give the gift of a beautiful jewel but you're just really not sure what to choose, a Catherine James gift card can be absolutely perfect and just as thrilling. And of course it can be wrapped in a beautiful gift box, and your loved one can spend those first days of the new year choosing an incredible piece of jewelry that they're going to love forever. Of course, the last decision and potentially the easiest to make when it comes to choosing your wonderful holiday gift is which one of our gorgeous jewelry boxes you're going to show off your new piece in. And they come in over a dozen colors, and this year we have some wonderful ones with drawstrings on them so that you can even put them on your Christmas tree. And of course you can coordinate with your new jewelry item or perhaps pick the favorite color of your loved one. And of course if you're stuck on that, we're always happy to help you choose the perfect shade as well. So if you're in the market for something very special this Christmas, but this is all feeling a little overwhelming and you still don't know where to start, please don't hesitate to contact us at our email or on social media or even over the phone, and we are all too happy to give you some advice and lots of time to make whatever decision that you think is best. Thank you so much for watching, and to peruse all the wonderful things in our current gift guide and in all of our collections, you can go to our main page at kjj.rocks and begin your journey of choosing the perfect holiday gift. If you like this video, please feel free to like it and subscribe as we continue to follow along and learn more about gems and jewelry. If you have a question of your own about how to choose the perfect item, or anything about different precious metals or gemstones, or anything else about the shopping process, please feel free to leave it in the comments below and we'll be sure to get back to you. Thank you so much, and of course we wish you a very, very wonderful, happy holiday season from everyone at Catherine James Jewelry.